Hello, this is Spartan Commander, and it's the 878th Rome Total War Brotherhood game that I've put onto YouTube. Just to say, as a lot of you will know, I've been rotating the battles between old battles and new battles, and this battle was fought back in 2012, so it's actually 12 years old. And it'll be interesting to see what the tactics and strategies are like from a battle from 12 years ago in comparison to a battle today, like, if you see what I mean. Should be interesting to see the differences. Okay, so our first teammate is Brotherhood member Talos. Now, Talos, I used to think, was the Brotherhood spy on Rome Total War. And the reason for that is he knew everything that was going on. If ever you wanted to know if a clan had fallen out with a clan, or if there was an argument between two RTW players, or any other gossip, Talos was the man that you went to. He, as I say, he was like the Brotherhood spy on Rome Total War. He knew what was going on all over the place. Now, he's got 12 infantry, 2 archers, and 5 cavalry. Okay, 12 infantry, 2 archers, and 5 cavalry. And I think, if I remember right, he used to bring mixed upgrades on his infantry. So some of his infantry got gold shield, gold attack. And others of his infantry, as you can see, he's got an experience stripe, gold shield, gold attack. So he definitely did bring mixed upgrades within his infantry. There, I saw a unit there with just 4 upgrades on. That'll probably be his one of his polar shield units there. And his cavalry's got 7 upgrades on. An experience stripe, gold shield, gold attack. That was kind of like the standard upgrades for cavalry back in the day. 7 upgrades, an experience stripe, gold shield, gold attack. I see a lot of people these days either bring seriously upgraded cavalry, like, you know, with 8 upgrades or fully upgraded, or maybe just gold shield, gold attack. But 7 upgrades was the standard cavalry upgrade of that time. That was Talos' army. Our next teammate is Brotherhood member EthEth. Now, EthEth has got 15 infantry and 5 cavalry. Okay, 15 infantry and 5 cavalry for EthEth. There, a quick look at the upgrades on his cavalry, and there you are at 7 upgrades and experience stripe, gold shield, gold attack. As I say, that was the standard upgrade for cavalry back in the day. Our next teammate is Brotherhood member Killa-B. Now, Killa-B has got 15 infantry, 1 archer, and 4 cavalry. Okay, 15 infantry, 1 archer, and 4 cavalry. Okay, quick look at the upgrades on his cavalry. And there you are, 7 upgrades again, an experience stripe, gold shield, gold attack on his cavalry there. So that's Killa-B's army. That'd be a tried and tested army of his. And our last teammate is myself, Spartan Commander. Now I've got 14 infantry and 6 cavalry. Okay, 14 infantry and 6 cavalry. But I've also got within my infantry an eagle unit, and of course my infantry general as well. So I've got 2 lots of morale going on with my infantry. And as you can see, the Brotherhood team are all the red Julii Rome there. Okay, so that'll make it easy for you when you watch the battle. You'll know that Red Rome are all the Brotherhood team. This should be a cracking old battle for you to watch. And here is the other team. We have DCH Shuffles. If you notice there, he's a general of the DCH clan, and he's got 2 archers, 12 infantry, and 6 cavalry. And the enemy team are all clan members, so this really is a clan versus clan battle from 2012 there. And quick look at the upgrades on his cavalry there. Once again, 7 upgrades and experience stripe, gold shield, gold attack on his cavalry there. Oh, and there you are. And other units of his cavalry have got 8 upgrades on, 2 experience stripes, gold shield, gold attack. So he's certainly got mixed upgrades on his cavalry. And look at his battle formation, his infantry battle formation. Can you see more width there than depth? That's kind of a bit of an old-fashioned, old-school battle formation there. As we know these days, most infantry battle formations are in depth, whereas this has just got width. And is a bit shallow, no depth to that battle formation. Be interesting to see how he uses that during the course of the battle. Their next teammate is COH Villa. Now Villa's got 15 infantry, for some reason 1 pig unit, and 4 cavalry. So not sure why he's got a pig unit there, but they were unusual units at the front of his battle formation there. I presume he's going to open them up, you know, as his polar shield unit. And there's the pig unit there. As I say, unusual to see that on a 31k battlefield. Bearing in mind there are no elephants for them to kind of scare. And quick look at the upgrades on his cavalry, and they are 7 upgrades. An experience stripe, gold shield, gold attack on his cavalry there. Okay, so that is COH Villa's army there. And their next teammate is TWR Sniper. Now, Sniper's got the bog standard 31k Roman army of 14 infantry and 6 cavalry. Okay, 14 infantry and 6 cavalry there. Okay, as I say, the enemy team are all clansmen, so there should be a cracking battle. And their last teammate is Wolves HRX there, and he's a general in the Wolves clan. Now he's got 15 infantry and 5 cavalry. Shame we don't see the Wolves clan or any of these clans on anymore, but be interesting to see how well he does there. And he's just got gold shield, gold attack on his cavalry. So there's the enemy team. 3 of them are the purple SBQR, and Wolves HRX is obviously the green Brutii there. So remember that the red Julii are all Brotherhood members. Okay, at this stage of the battle, I thought we'd have a look at some old battle formations from 12 years ago, and just have a look at Killa-B's battle formation here. Can you see how he's got a group of infantry, like a mini army there? And then he's got 2 pilot shield units here in front of his general, an archer unit there. Okay, very unusual battle formation so far. And then he's got another mini army over here, backed up by his cavalry. So, all in all, would you say this was an unusual battle formation? Do we see battle formations like that these days in 2024? I'm guessing probably not. So as I say, very, very unusual battle formation there. And just have a look at my battle formation there from 12 years ago. You can see I've got 3 units at the front of my main battle formation there that are my pilot shield units, as you can see there. And I've got my Eagle unit and my infantry general in the back row of my battle formation there to give them as much protection as possible. And then you can see my cavalry in behind them. So just a reminder that the Brotherhood team are all red Julii. Okay, at this very, very early stage of the battle, you'll see that both teams here are kind of forming up, facing each other. Remember, in those days, people used to think whoever attacked first usually lost. So it's very strange now looking back at it, but that's what a lot of people used to think. As I say, this battle was fought 12 years ago, and you can see both of the enemy armies on our right flank are moving forward there. A little bit of pilot exchanging going on there between Wolves HRX and Brotherhood member Talos there. Remember, the Brotherhood team are the red Julii. Okay, so just once the battle gets going and there's units fighting each other, you'll remember that the red Julii are the Brotherhood team, so you can just see what's happening at a glance there. Okay, let's just pause the game for a second here. Now, what I was thinking here, do you think that Wolves HRX might try a flanking action, which we might try today, rather than a head-on blunt force trauma attack, if you see what I mean? We would be more, subtle, or tactics have changed a bit. Imagine if they got all their cavalry on this right flank and HRX there did a flanking action with his infantry. Something that we might do today, possibly. But back then, it was just kind of, as we've seen in other old battle videos, it's blunt force trauma, head-on attacks kind of thing there. And it'll be interesting to see if it's going to be the same on this battle there. But it certainly looks, the way that the 2 enemy armies have moved forward on our right flank and right centre, it certainly looks to me like the battle may well kick off in the right flank or right centre here. There you are. You can see TWR Sniper moving forward there. And I think that's towards EthEth's army. And there'll be a little bit of pilot exchanging going on here, as you would expect. And almost point blank. Look how close they are to each other there. I mean, that really is a bit of point blank pilot exchanging going on there. And as you can see here, Talos has put a couple of his units into Testudo. Remember we've looked at this before. You can see that HRX has put his forward unit in Testudo as well. But here you can see that EthEth and Sniper there have not put units into Testudo. Here you can see that HRX has put his cavalry into wedge formation, looking like he's ready to attack. Remember, in wedge formation, cavalry's got more penetration and more impact. As we move along the battlefield there, up onto the left flank where my army is, and you can see I'm facing Shuffles there, a very good player of his day. If we pause the game for a second here, so that Shuffles, the general in charge of his clan, I think. Now, if you notice here, can you see, looks like he's going to bring a couple of infantry around the flank, backed up by his cavalry there. That could possibly be a move that he's thinking of. I've got my cavalry there locked and loaded, though, ready to counter Shuffles' cavalry if he does try a flank in action there. But yeah, it certainly looks to me like Shuffles may be looking to do a flank in action there. And over here in the centre, you can see there's a bit of skirmishing going on between the two teams. And as I say, here over on our right flank there, you'll see Talos moving those couple of units in Testudo closer to the front ranks of the enemy army there. Oh, and there goes HRX's cavalry, like a bang, as it smashes in there. Took out that unit there. Nice hit there by HRX, and here you can see Talos counter-attacking with his cavalry here. As I said, I thought it might kick off here on the right flank, and it certainly looks like it is going to here. And here you can see Talos now being attacked by HRX, his cavalry there. And you can see there's infantry also getting involved here on our right flank. Now, it'd be interesting to see which team gets cavalry support over the quickest here, because obviously this looks like both teams need to get some support over here on the Brotherhood's right flank. There you can see enemy cavalry moving across, and you can see some of our cavalry moving across as well. There you can see COH Villa bringing his cavalry over here, and you can see Sniper there looking to bring his cavalry over as well. So at the moment, the enemy team look like they may well get their cavalry to this part of the battlefield before we do. But you can see that there's Brutio infantry attacking Talos' infantry. As I say here, it looks like we're moving our cavalry over here to support Talos on our right flank there. Okay, so as I say, this right flank could prove decisive and maybe pivotal to the battle. Depends on how many resources both teams put into this right flank. And there you can see Sniper's cavalry, SPQR cavalry has just got across here. He hasn't put them into battle yet. He might have noticed that HRX's Brutio cavalry is doing quite a good job as it stands at the moment. And there you can see the SPQR cavalry charging in as well into Talos's infantry there. Here you can see a couple of SPQR cavalry bang into Talos's cavalry. There is a Brutio cavalry as well. Talos' two cavalry units could get taken out there if he's not careful. You can see here Killa-B has brought his cavalry over from the left centre there, and you can see EthEth's got his cavalry there as well, and you can see a lot of enemy cavalry there as well. Here you can see that. You can see the SPQR cavalry going to charge in. Is he going to rout a lot of our allies there? And bang, as he smashes in there. You can see some Brutio cavalry coming in from the flank here as well. And bang, as that smashes in as well. Oh my gosh. And you can see that HRX is throwing his infantry in there as well. Oh my gosh, our right flank is really in trouble here. Right, you can see three of Talos's infantry there routing there on the impact of that enemy cavalry smashing in to his infantry there. But we've got a lot of cavalry out here fighting Villa's cavalry at the moment here on our far right flank. Okay, you can see I'm bringing my cavalry across from the other flank as well. You can see Killa-B's thrown some of his cavalry in as well here. So this right flank, as I say, could prove decisive. Now, I was hesitant to take my cavalry onto the other flank here, and the reason for that is because Shuffles has still got his 6th cavalry here, and he could well look to pin and hold me with his infantry while he brings his cavalry around the flank and smashes into my engaged infantry there. So I was hesitant to take my cavalry away, but it looks like it's needed down the other end. If you notice here, I've altered the position of my battle formation to try and neutralize a possible cavalry attack in my flank there. Over here you'll see that sniper and EthEth infantry are skirmishing there. I've got a few units in there. But over here, as I say, on our right flank, it looks to me like this could be where the battle is made or broken here. You can see a lot of units starting to rout there from both sides, I think. Here you can see EthEth's cavalry there. He may well take them up behind the infantry there, ready to charge in. But what I wanted to show this battle, is some great teamwork from 12 years ago. Now here you can see the EthEth, okay, has brought infantry over from the right centre. Okay, so he's brought infantry over here to help. But also, you see that Killa has brought infantry from the left centre, all the way up the other end there. He's brought infantry in here to shore up our right flank as well. There he is. Look, that's where his main army is. But he's brought infantry down here to help on the right flank. Great bit of teamwork here, I think, by the Brotherhood team there, getting support down onto this right flank, where there's obviously a heck of a lot of pressure going on there, as you can see. The enemy team have brought all their most of their cavalry down onto this right flank as well, but they may well want to bring some infantry down as well to help out, bearing in mind that we've got a lot of infantry support here to support Talos. I can still see some of our Julii units starting to rout there at this time. But you can see that Wolves HRX has got a lot of his infantry engaged. And as I say, you can see a lot of enemy cavalry there locked and loaded. But if you notice, you'll see a lot of our Julii cavalry locked and loaded, ready to go in as well. Now here you'll see the enemy trying to get Sniper has brought some infantry down there. Look, nice support move there by TWR Sniper, looking to do a flanking attack there on our team. He's got cavalry down there as well, but just look at that mass of our Julii cavalry there, ready to charge in to the enemy team there. So it'll be interesting to see if all our cavalry goes in one charge, because if that cavalry smashes in there with all that charge bonus, we could maybe cause a lot of those enemy units to rout. Here you can see infantry, Brutii infantry there fighting our Julii infantry there. You can see a lot of enemy cavalry locked and loaded in behind them as well. And there's some pilots going in there. Right, here comes the first lot of cavalry. There goes Killer's cavalry, look, charging in. And there goes my cavalry as well. And bang, as Killer's cavalry goes in. Then my cavalry, look, bang. The enemy cavalry counterattacks, bang. And then you can see, I think it's EthEth's cavalry going in there, like, and bang, as that charges as well. Oh my gosh. Just look at that massive hit. Once again, old battles, look. Blunt force trauma, head to head, bang, rather than subtle, maybe flanking actions that maybe we would do today. But it's still exciting to watch, isn't it? And then you can see all the SPQR cavalry charging in from the flank there. Oh my gosh, like a bang, as that smashes into us as well. So as I say, this right flank could prove decisive here to which way the battle is going to go. Let's just pause the game for a second here. So you can see there we've routed the Wolves HRX's general there and most of his Brutii infantry there, from what I can see. That massive cavalry attack that our team put in there did rout most of the units there. But here you can see that the enemy have got their purple cavalry in there, routing Killa-B's infantry, Talos's infantry, and I think EthEth's infantry there as well. So you can see several of our units starting to rout under the pressure from that cavalry. I'm guessing those cavalry units there have rallied and may well charge in as well there. But oh my gosh, this right flank and right centre here could prove decisive to the battle. Right, you can see there that, as I say, all of the green Brutii army of Wolves HRX has been routed there. And you can see, looks like we're going to charge our cavalry back in. Remember, every time you pull your cavalry out, lock and load it and charge it in, you get the full cavalry charge bonus. And bang, as that smashes in there. You can see the enemy counter-attacking there with some more SPQ or cavalry, like, and bang, as that charges in there as well. Oh my gosh. As I say, these older battles, it really is like blunt force trauma, head-to-head bang, isn't it? You know, today we've got more subtle tactics that have evolved over the years. Here you can see that Talos looks to me like he's using his infantry to chase down the routing troops there, routing enemy troops to stop them from rallying there. So that's what he's doing with his infantry. I'm guessing that he's probably lost all his cavalry, so that's why he's using his infantry to chase down the routers and stopping them from rallying there. But once again now, if we look on the right flank now, look at the number of enemy SBQR troops there. They seem to have routed a lot of our Julii troops there. There I can see EthEth and my cavalry charging in there, and bang! As we smash in there with our cavalry. I think we both got battle damage cavalry there, but there's still a lot of charge bonus going in there, and our cavalry just smashed through the enemy cavalry there and has routed a lot of them there. So as you can see on our right flank, we seem to have done well. As I say, we got all our cavalry over there. Okay, at this stage of the battle, a bit of a controversial tactic here, I think. Can you see that what I've done is I've moved from the left flank and have taken my entire infantry down over towards the right flank and right centre. I think what my thinking was 12 years ago is if between us we could take out all those enemy troops there. You can see Killer's going to have to pull his infantry back to hold those SBQR troops back. But I think what my thinking was there is if all of us here, including all my infantry, charge in, we could finish off the enemy troops on the right flank and right centre, and then turn all our troops onto what's left of the enemy troops there. Okay, so as I say, Killer's going to form a line here to hold those SBQR infantry up, while the rest of us charge in to what's left of the SBQR troops on our right flank and right centre. As I say, I'm guessing, I mean, I can't remember, this is 12 years ago, I'm guessing I was thinking there, if I bring all my infantry down there, it would help my allies to hurry up and finish off these SBQR units, and then we can turn all our troops then onto what's left of the SBQR troops on our left flank and centre there. Okay, so Killer here has got an important job to try and hold against these SBQR infantry that are going to push in on him, and hopefully we'll be able to finish off the SBQR troops this end and then get reinforcements over to Killer there. Okay, there you can see my infantry surging forward there onto those SBQR infantry. You can see there, can you see all the Julii troops there moving forward there? As I say, trying to finish off the SBQR troops this end, and then we can free up all these troops of ours there, both cavalry and infantry, and attack what's left of the enemy troops. There you are, can you see my infantry surging there into the enemy infantry there, trying to finish them off. Right, pause the game there. So for all intents and purposes, at this stage of the battle, we've managed to take out most, if not all, of the SBQR infantry that was left here on our right flank and right centre. Now, if we could get in behind maybe the engaged enemy troops there, get some cavalry in behind them, there, that's good. Now, you can see Shuffles has come around the flank of Killer there. Nice move there by Shuffles, trying to get through to his allies, look, but I don't think he's going to be able to do that, as most of his allies have now been routed, and we can now turn our troops onto Shuffles' infantry there. Okay, so now we need to move quite quickly to help Killer. Killer, by the way, is holding extremely well on our left flank against Shuffle's infantry. We need to get reinforcements over to him there, as you can see, holding really well there. You can see Shuffle's really trying to surge his army forward into Killer's infantry, but Killer's still holding there. But as I say, we need to get reinforcements over there, maybe deal with the infantry that Shuffles has brought round behind us first before we get over to Killer there. But you can see there that we're trying to get over to Killer on our left flank there to help him out. One of the enemy team has just admitted defeat, I just noticed there, but you can see our infantry now moving over towards our left flank to help Killer. So as I say, Killer was like, I got the impression like he was like the walls of a dam there, holding back the water. If you notice the numbers of SBQR troops there that were trying to push through his infantry. So Killer did extremely well there to hold as long as he did, and we need to get reinforcements now, or maybe get some troops in behind Shuffle's SBQR infantry there. We've got cavalry there as well, and you can see Shuffle's general there, a little bit exposed, you could say there, and he's certainly a long way away from his troops, so he won't be given any general morale bonus there. You can see some of my cavalry have smashed into the back of these engaged SBQR units there, routed a couple of them there. And as I say, Killer's doing extremely well over there. holding. Let's say we got some reinforcements over to him. It looks like we may well be looking to try and get in behind those SBQR infantry and smash into the rear of them there. That's what we may well be looking to do. If you notice here, you can see them really pushing in, but we've got some reinforcements there over there. But also you might notice that I've got my Eagle unit in behind our engaged infantry there, giving a morale bonus there, command morale bonus there to our fighting infantry. Notice I haven't got that unit actually fighting itself, just stood behind my troops and my allies' troops there, giving that command unit morale bonus there as we're fighting all those SBQR infantry. As I say, it looks to me like we're a bit slow here. We should be getting cavalry and infantry in behind these tired SBQR troops, and I'm pretty sure one heavy cavalry hit into those tired troops would possibly get a mass rout going there. You can see EthEth got some infantry in behind there. Looks like we just routed the SBQR general.
Enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemy's hearts.
And we should be getting these troops in behind. There, this is a nice move by Shuffles, look, trying to get his infantry possibly in behind our infantry, or taking them over to engage other units there. Bearing in mind that is basically all his infantry there are attacking our Julia units. Oh my gosh, that's one of our generals has just been taken out. You see one of our cavalry, EthEth's cavalry unit going in there looking bang! Look at that wedge formation cavalry unit, the penetration that that unit had there. And you can see there that we're getting units in behind these SBQR units there. But it just seems, I don't know, 12 years ago we're a little bit slow. I mean, these days we'd have units in behind those SBQR units pretty quick. But that General Shuffles has just admitted defeat there. And Villa was in there as well. I think he's admitted defeat. So let's say if we go right over to our right flank here, you can see as where the cavalry, a little bit of cavalry skirmishing going on there. And as we move across the battlefield here from right to left, you can see a little bit more intense. It looks like cavalry on cavalry fighting here. And as we move further up towards the main part of the battlefield there, you can see a carpet of dead there. I mean, it just goes to show how intense the fighting was here at this stage of the battle, just by looking at the dead. As I say, have you all noticed with these old battles, there's not so many tactics and strategies that have evolved over the last, 12, 15, 16 years, that, we kind of fight battles a bit differently now, don't we? I think we're a little bit more dynamic around the battlefield, whereas these old battles, it was very much a case of, blunt force trauma, head-on attacks, wasn't it, here? As I say, it looks like the Brotherhood team has managed to go on to win the battle here. But as I say, that was an interesting clan versus clan battle from 12 years ago. And I always think, a clan versus clan battle always adds a little bit of edge to a battle, I think, there. Let's put it on to double speed there. And there we go. The enemy team has just admitted defeat. Okay, so first thing I'd like to say is really well played to everybody in the game there. I thought everybody played well. As you can see, it was an average victory for the Brotherhood team. So well done to them from 12 years ago. And the highest kills in the game goes to, get ready for this, TWR Sniper. So well done to him. Highest kills in the game. Unusual to get the highest kills in the game in the losing team. So well done to Sniper there. Did really well. Wolves HRX there. He'll be disappointed he got less than 1,000 kills, but he was very aggressive there on our right flank. So well played to him. As I say, well done to Sniper. Highest kills in the game. Good aggressive attacking there. Well done to COH Villa. He got less than 1,000 kills, so he might be a little bit disappointed, but he played well. And well done to Shuffles there. He just got over 1,000 kills. So really well played, guys. Great battle. My kills, not too bad, not great, not too bad though. I seem to have a lot of troops left though, so I suppose that's quite good. So okay with that. Well done to Killer, got some good kills there. Killa-B Really good play, good support all over the battlefield. Well done to EthEth, second highest kills in the game. If you notice, he was supporting all over the battlefield. And well done to Talos, he got less than 1,000 kills. He would be a bit disappointed with that, but I thought he held and played well on our right flank there. So really well done to him there. As I say, unfortunately, 6 out of 8 players in this game do not play Rome Total War anymore, which is a real shame, really. I'm seeing these veterans like Killa-B, he doesn't play anymore, and none of the enemy team play Rome Total War anymore. So it's kind of a bit sad to see these veteran players who are really good players of their day not playing it anymore. As I say, whenever I watch these old battles and I see these old names, and I'm guessing a lot of you that watch these old battles will recognise a lot of the old players from many years ago. You know, and you get those nostalgic feelings back, don't you, from those battles from years ago. And it's just sad to see that they're not playing anymore. So just to let you know, we play every Friday, Saturday and Sunday night. If you'd like to join us, it would be good to see you. And we still have great battles.